The alien diplomats arrived in a dazzling display of light and sound, their sleek, silver spacecraft descending gracefully into the heart of the United Nations Plaza. Tall, with elongated limbs and shimmering, iridescent skin, the diplomats exuded an air of confidence, their eyes reflecting a spectrum of colors as they surveyed their surroundings. They had traveled across galaxies, propelled by their superior technology and a belief in their own supremacy. As they disembarked, whispers of their advanced civilization and unparalleled intellect buzzed among the gathered crowd. The first meeting with Earth's leaders was a grand affair, held in the Assembly Hall of the United Nations. The alien diplomats, led by their chief envoy Zorlan, addressed the assembly with an air of condescension. Their voices, amplified through translators, carried a tone of mockery as they spoke of Earth's quaint, technological advancements and primitive, societal structures. Zorlan made a show of their superior technology, projecting holograms of their home planet's grandeur and effortlessly manipulating the environment with gestures. The Earth leaders, though awed by the display, couldn't ignore the thinly veiled insults. President Carter of the United States and Prime Minister Okoro of Nigeria exchanged glances, their faces a mix of anger and determination. They knew they had to maintain diplomacy, but the disrespect was palpable. Chancellor Müller of Germany attempted to reason with Zorlan, but his words were met with a patronizing smile. The tension in the room was thick, and as the meeting concluded, Earth's leaders were left grappling with a mix of resentment and a drive to prove their worth. The global public was quick to react to the aliens' behavior. News outlets around the world broadcasted the events of the meeting, highlighting the condescending attitude of the alien diplomats. Social media platforms buzzed with a mix of outrage and fascination. Hashtags like #AlienMockery and #EarthUnite trended as people expressed their indignation and solidarity. Late-night talk show hosts and comedians found ample material in the aliens' behavior, further fueling public sentiment. Amidst the humor and outrage, there was a growing sense of determination among Earth's populace, a collective desire to rise above the mockery and show their true potential. As the aliens prepared to leave Earth, a sudden malfunction in their spacecraft sent shockwaves through their ranks. Lights flickered, and a low, ominous hum filled the air. Panic ensued as the diplomats frantically attempted to diagnose the problem. Their advanced technology, which they had flaunted so arrogantly, now seemed to betray them. Multiple attempts to fix the issue failed, and the reality of their situation began to set in. They were stranded on Earth, a planet they had just ridiculed. The realization that they needed Earth's help came grudgingly. Zorlan, his earlier arrogance replaced with a hint of desperation, approached President Carter and Prime Minister Okoro. He explained their predicament, outlining the complexity of the malfunction and the need for immediate assistance. Earth's leaders, recognizing the opportunity to turn the tables, agreed to help but under specific conditions. They would not only assist in the repairs but also initiate a cultural exchange program aimed at fostering mutual understanding and respect. Thus began an unprecedented collaboration, with Earth's best engineers and scientists working alongside the alien diplomats. The initial interactions were strained, but as the days went by, a new dynamic began to form. The aliens, once so sure of their superiority, found themselves relying on human ingenuity and resourcefulness. Earth's leaders, while ensuring their terms were met, took this opportunity to showcase humanity's strengths. The road ahead was long, but the first steps had been taken towards a new era of cooperation and mutual respect. Zorlan, visibly perturbed by the malfunction of their spacecraft, approached Earth's leaders with a mix of reluctance and necessity. The once arrogant diplomat now had to swallow his pride and ask for assistance. Earth's leaders, particularly President Carter and Prime Minister Okoro, listened with skepticism. They had not forgotten the condescension they faced earlier. After deliberations, they agreed to help on the condition that the aliens participate in a cultural exchange program. This was non-negotiable. The aid would come only if there was a genuine effort to foster understanding and respect between the two civilizations. Zorlan and his team initially resisted the idea of a cultural exchange. They were proud and wary of exposing their culture to what they still considered a lesser species. However, with their predicament and no other viable options, they eventually accepted. Earth's leaders outlined the goals of the exchange program: to learn from each other, bridge the technological and cultural gaps, and build a foundation for mutual respect. The program included joint scientific endeavors, shared living arrangements, and regular cultural events. It was structured to ensure deep interaction and mutual learning. As the program commenced, Earth assembled a diverse team of engineers, scientists, and cultural experts. These individuals were selected for their expertise and open-mindedness. The technical collaboration on the spacecraft repairs began in earnest. Initial interactions were marred by misunderstandings. The aliens' advanced technology was often incompatible with Earth's methods, and communication barriers persisted despite translation devices. There were moments of frustration when human engineers couldn't grasp alien concepts, or when the aliens dismissed human ingenuity. Despite these challenges, the first breakthroughs in understanding began to emerge. Shared meals became a cornerstone of the exchange, where both sides could relax and converse more freely. Human cuisine fascinated the aliens, and in return, they introduced humans to their own food traditions. These informal gatherings helped dissolve some of the initial barriers. Discussions ranged from science and technology to art and philosophy, revealing commonalities and differences that enriched both sides. Gradually, respect and camaraderie began to build. The human team showed resilience and creativity in tackling the spacecraft issues, earning the aliens' admiration. In turn, the aliens' advanced knowledge opened new perspectives for human scientists. There were moments of mutual learning that highlighted the potential of their collaboration. For example, a joint project on improving the spacecraft's energy efficiency led to innovative solutions that neither side could have developed alone. These interactions fostered a slow but steady build-up of trust and respect. The once mocking diplomats began to see Earth's leaders and their teams not as inferior beings but as valuable partners. The cultural exchange program proved to be more than just a formality. It became the bedrock of a burgeoning alliance. Through shared experiences and collaborative efforts, humans and aliens alike discovered the true value of cooperation and the strength that comes from embracing diversity. Efforts to bridge the language gap were intense and multifaceted. Both humans and aliens invested in developing advanced translation tools, but even these had limitations. To complement the technology, they organized shared linguistic learning sessions. Human linguists worked closely with the aliens to decode the nuances of their language, while alien scholars studied human languages. These sessions were filled with humorous and frustrating moments, a mistranslation turning a simple greeting into an inadvertent insult, or an alien word sounding eerily similar to a popular human song, causing unintended laughter. Despite these hurdles, these interactions gradually built a shared understanding and a unique hybrid vocabulary that facilitated smoother communication. The technological and scientific collaboration was the heart of their partnership. Earth's engineers were initially overwhelmed by the complexity of alien technology. The learning curve was steep, but the collaborative spirit was strong. Human scientists eagerly absorbed alien principles of energy manipulation and materials science, while aliens marveled at human problem-solving approaches and creativity under constraints. A significant milestone was achieved when a joint team successfully repaired the spacecraft's power core, a feat celebrated by both sides. This success was not just technical, it symbolized the fusion of their disparate knowledge systems into a coherent whole. Cultural exchange events played a crucial role in breaking down stereotypes and fostering a deeper understanding. These events featured art exhibitions, music performances, and storytelling sessions from both cultures. Human artists displayed works inspired by Earth's rich history and diversity, while the aliens introduced their multidimensional art forms and ethereal music. These cultural showcases revealed shared themes of love, struggle, and aspiration, highlighting the universality of certain human experiences. These events not only entertained but also educated both sides about the richness of each other's cultural heritage, laying the groundwork for genuine appreciation and empathy. Overcoming prejudices was perhaps the most profound aspect of their collaboration. Personal stories emerged from the shared experiences of working and living together. A human engineer and an alien technician who initially distrusted each other ended up forming a strong friendship, their bond becoming a symbol of the alliance. Another story involved a human scientist learning about an alien's family, leading to a poignant realization of their shared values and dreams. These personal connections dismantled preconceived notions and fostered a genuine respect that transcended cultural and species differences. Through these concerted efforts, what began as a pragmatic collaboration out of necessity evolved into a powerful alliance grounded in mutual respect and shared values. The initial barriers of language, technology, and prejudice were not just overcome, they became the very foundation upon which a new era of cooperation and understanding was built. The journey was marked by numerous challenges, but the collective will to bridge their divides led to a profound transformation for both humans and aliens, setting the stage for a future of unprecedented unity and progress. The final stages of repairing the alien spacecraft were a flurry of activity and collaboration. Both human and alien engineers worked side by side, fine-tuning the intricate systems and ensuring every component was functioning perfectly. There was a palpable sense of achievement as the last panel was secured and the power systems roared back to life. During these final days, there was also a time for reflection. The initial tension and arrogance had given way to mutual respect and camaraderie. Human engineers who had once felt inferior now stood proud of their contributions, and the alien diplomats who had once mocked Earth's leaders now acknowledged their ingenuity and resilience. This transformation in relationships was evident in every shared smile and nod of acknowledgement. Both sides had learned invaluable lessons throughout this journey. The humans had gained insight into advanced alien technologies and new scientific principles, broadening their horizons and inspiring a new wave of innovation. The aliens, on the other hand, learned to appreciate the unique strengths of humanity, creativity, adaptability, and an indomitable spirit. Perspectives shifted significantly as preconceptions were dismantled. Where the aliens once saw primitive beings, they now saw partners with unique and valuable insights. Humans, initially in awe of alien advancements, now understood that even the most advanced beings could benefit from human ingenuity and determination. As the repairs concluded, it was time to formalize the newfound alliance. A formal agreement of cooperation was drafted, outlining shared goals and future collaborations. The signing ceremony was a grand affair, symbolizing a new beginning. Speeches from leaders on both sides emphasized the journey they had undertaken together and the strength found in their unity. President Carter spoke of the unexpected yet profound bonds formed, while Zorlan reflected on the humility and growth his people experienced. The ceremonies were not just about words, they were a celebration of the collective effort, resilience, and the bright future ahead. Looking to the future, both sides were filled with optimism and excitement. Plans for future collaborations and shared missions were already being discussed. Joint scientific expeditions to explore distant galaxies, cooperative efforts to solve universal challenges, and cultural exchange programs to deepen mutual understanding were all on the horizon. The themes of unity, respect, and cooperation were central to these plans. The alliance forged through adversity promised not only mutual benefit, but also a stronger, more connected interstellar community. The story of their journey together was a testament to what could be achieved when differences were embraced and strengths combined.